What's up, y'all? It's your man, Cloudboy Bales, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Call. Unfortunately, Packers did not win today. This was obviously the Vikings did get the upset. This was considerably a trap game for us, even though I don't understand how the Vikings were 1-5 in the first place. But yeah, I knew this. I kind of was going into this game everyone was like, "Oh, the Packers should decimate the Vikings." I'm like, why? Like, I don't know why people were thinking that. I don't know why anybody was thinking that, but it just wasn't right. Nothing there was right, and obviously after the Tampa game, everyone was like saying a loss is a loss. You lost against Tampa, but honestly, this just kind of proved we're really not the team that's gonna be in the Super Bowl. I think that did confirm it. But I mean, there's no fans, so obviously that does change everything. But really, the only reason why we lost is because our running game was really struggling. You know, a lot of people are believing that Mike Pettin should be fired. I want to give the guy as many chances as he can, but so many times we play San Francisco on Thursday. I thought we were playing them today. That was absolutely ridiculous how we allowed Dalvin Cook to just completely go off on us like that. Fantasy owners, congratulations for drafting him, but it just purely shows that we just cannot tackle. Regardless of who's playing middle linebacker or anything, we just can't. We don't have anybody. And Kirk Cousins hardly even really passed the ball. I mean, he was passing the ball, but Dalvin Cook was really the reason why we just could not stop him. I don't know what it was. Regardless of anything, our game's MVP definitely belonged to this guy again. 3 touchdowns. He looked really great. But obviously, I figured I'd go. Obviously, Dalvin Cook was really the reason why Minnesota won, but a lot of it was also because of some interesting calls made by the referees. The game was this was close. The first half was back and forth. We scored, they scored, we scored, they scored, and the halftime score was 14-14. And after that, I kind of just was like, we're not winning this game. I just kind of knew right away, because obviously, if Minnesota's just going to come out of the half and they're just going to score right away, and of course they did. I mean, they did exactly what they did. Our defense cannot hold a grudge, but I mean, you can't really do anything about it. We had no Mason Crosby, so of course we could not kick field goals when we wanted to. We had to go for it on 4th down plenty of times in today's game. I think we were like 4 out of 5 on 4th down conversions, was pretty impressive. But because obviously J.K. Scott was doing the duties. Packers tried to rally though. We obviously were down 28-14. On 4th down or something, the only 4th down that we didn't have a conversion or whatever, or one of the 4th downs we didn't have a conversion. I can't remember what it was, but Robert Tonyan was being held by Anthony Harris, and they didn't call a flag on that. They actually called a flag, but they picked it up. I feel like the whole world probably knows that was a pass interference, and I feel like, honestly, that did change the game a little bit, but we did, obviously we held them, and then we drove, and we scored a touchdown and 2-point conversion, so we only needed a touchdown to win it. We held them, and we had like 40-something seconds to go down the field and score a touchdown. Fortunately, we got to about the 40 maybe, and then Rodgers was like, it's Hail Mary time, and he wasn't looking behind him. He should have just threw it away. And unfortunately, some guy stripped him, and we lost the game because of that. It's not really... I'm not really upset about this. I didn't want to... But, once I saw how Dalvin Cook was just running in our faces, I'm like, Minnesota will win this game. I wasn't really surprised, but... I mean, this is... Everyone kind of figured this would be a trap game because of playing San Francisco on Thursday. Now, obviously, I don't know if San Francisco is going to get Mostert back or not. They just found out Tevin Coleman is back now. So that helps them. Obviously, they're really trying to be thin on all their guys. I mean, they're trying to. Their whole defense is kind of banged up, but I don't know what to say. 49ers need this win against Seattle today. I mean, that would be a big win for them. And then otherwise, I just gotta be. I think, this is obviously, as I said before, this season is very unpredictable. I don't think nobody knows what's going to happen. And the offense didn't even play bad. I mean, everyone was saying, "Oh, this Vikings defense was actually playing good today." No, it was because we had to go for it on fourth downs too many times, and because of the amount of penalties that were called against us. We had at least 9 or 10 penalties called against us, holding calls. That's what did cost us a lot of the time in the plays, because we had to go for it on fourth down several times. Twice we didn't convert. We only punted once. A lot of people forgot that we only punted once in the game. It was because of no Crosby. We didn't kick field goals. All we did was try for a fourth down. I'm not even going to say Rodgers had a bad game. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns. Adams, all those touchdowns did go to Devontae Adams. Our running game didn't even do that bad, I'd say. I mean, it was the same amount of yards per carry as last week, and we miss Aaron Jones. Hopefully we get him back, but obviously, I think the Packers looked at this loss, and I think they're going to be training for a wide receiver. I know that we saw Malik Taylor, AVQ, MVS. Those guys were getting plays, and hopefully Lazard comes back out of the IR next week, or this week at least. Obviously, I think they didn't play him because of the shortened week, and same with Kirksey. But regardless, I just want to be more confident in this. But anyways, go Pack, go. That's the best thing I gotta say here. Stay smart and stay safe, and just go Pack, go. Hopefully we win on Thursday. It's gonna be a quick week, so. Anyways, you'll probably be seeing me soon, because I gotta cover another game in a couple days. Hopefully we don't lose this one. Anyways.